What's up, guys? It's Rip City Rundown, and this video is just going to be a simple and straightforward video, exactly what the title says. It's going to be my final prediction for how I think the 2022-2023 Trailblazers season will go. We've had a lot of conversations over a long offseason for Portland. It's basically been the offseason since we shut Dame down back in January, so we've had to endure practically 7-8 months of just talking about what the next season will be, what we expect. But today is when I finally give you exactly what I think will happen, with everything in mind, all the new signings, how we've looked, coach, the GM, everything is going to be taken into consideration. So I'll just start off with saying the West is tough. The West is really tough. I really don't see the Portland Trailblazers. This is my purely unbiased opinion. Obviously, if I was biased, I would say that Damian Lillard is going to lead this team to a playoff spot and we will make a run. But unbiased opinion, if I had to use all brains, no heart, I think this team is obviously going to be a play-in team. The West is too tough. It simply is too tough. Teams that I think will for sure finish over the Blazers will be the Warriors, Nuggets, Clippers, Timberwolves, and I probably would throw, I think just those four. Those four is where I will say they will for sure, no matter what, finish above the Blazers. Warriors, obviously defending champs. Nuggets, they're going to be scary this year. Clippers, healthy again. And then the Timberwolves are built for the regular season. Then we go into my personal opinion, the tier where the Blazers will for sure be better than. That is the Utah Jazz, the Thunder, the Spurs, the Rockets. Just those four teams. So that puts the Blazers anywhere between 5 and 11. And that's where I think we'll finish up, somewhere between 5 and 11. And if I had to take a pure guess, we will be somewhere between 8 and 10. I think teams that probably will be better than us will be the Suns, assuming they stay healthy, assuming they keep all their players despite their bad vibes. They're still a talented team that made the finals 2 years ago, so the Suns will probably be better than us. The Mavericks will probably be better than us. The Pelicans will probably be better than us. And I'm going to leave it at those three teams. Those three teams I think will be the 5, 6, 7 seeds. And that leads the 8 through 11, which would be the Grizzlies, Lakers, Blazers, and Kings. I personally think we will be better than the Kings, despite how we showed it in the preseason. I think we'll beat them on opening night. I truly do. I'm going to put the Kings at 11. That leaves, obviously, three teams for the 8 through 10. I think the Portland Trailblazers will finish with the 9th seed in the Western Conference. As of now, I'm going to put the Lakers at the 8 seed and the Grizzlies at the 10 seed. I think the Grizzlies are going to really struggle this year. They're going to take a step back. No Jaren Jackson Jr. to start the year. And if it's not the Grizzlies, some team will have a Blazers-type season last year where they just aren't healthy. It's simple as that. Teams sometimes just can't control their health. A team's going to have that. I think the Blazers unbiasedly finish at the 9 seed, and I think they do still make the playoffs. Damian Lillard in a winner-go-home game, he's not a guy you want to go against. I think we make the playoffs. So, like I said, play-in team, I think we will be the 9th seed. I think we will make the playoffs, make a six-game series in the first round, and ultimately bow out in the first round. That is my unbiased opinion on where I think the Blazers will be. Now, if we move to the player front, who do I think is going to have a good year? Who do I think is going to have a bad year? Who do I think is going to make a jump? All those questions. I think the Blazers will obviously just have one all-star. That'll be Damian Lillard. I think he's going to have a 27 points per game type season. He's not going to be 30 points per game like he was in his peak of his prime, but he's going to have a 27-7 season, I believe. I think Simons is going to have a really big year. I think Simons is going to be low 20s. I think 22, 23 maybe for Anthony Simons. I think he truly has a breakout season. I think Jeremy Grant is the third leading scorer. I think he's going to hover around 15, 16. So I think those three are going to be obviously the best players on the team. I think Nurkic, I've said in the past, I think Nurkic is going to have a big year, a better year. I still think he's going to have a better year than last year. I don't think he's going to have as good of a year as he had this season. He broke his leg. I think he goes a good 13-12 or a 12-12 year, something along those lines. And then I think from those four, after those four, it's really a free-for-all. I think Nasir Little will have a better year than people are expecting after seeing the preseason. I think he averages maybe 10. I think Josh Hart does as well. I think whoever's starting at that small forward spot, the 3, will average at least 10. And I think Shaedon Sharpe will join the rotation for a good portion of the seaon come December. Somewhere around there. I think we'll probably at some point have an injury and have a player go down. And I think at some point Sharp's going to step in there. Maybe it's a Gary Payton II is out. Obviously he's out to start the year, but maybe he's out later in the year. Maybe Simons goes down for 2 weeks with a sprained ankle or something like that. I'm not saying I want that, but I think Shaedon Sharpe will somehow find his way in the rotation, whether that's injury or bad play, and he will make the most of it. I want to take a second to play this clip about a promotion we are doing on our Instagram, so watch this clip and follow all the steps. What's up, guys? It's Rip City Rundown, and this Wednesday for the Blazers opening night game, we will be doing a promo for you to possibly win this signed Damian Lillard basketball. Here are the steps you need to do to enter. The first step you need to do is go to ripcityrundown.com and buy the Damian Lillard Bad Shot shirt. Use code DAME, D-A-M-E, for 10% off your purchase. And second, comment down below on this post what your prediction for Dame's stat line versus the Kings will be on Wednesday opening night. That is points, rebounds, and assists. For example, 25 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. That's my prediction. Comment your prediction down below along with buying the shirt to enter. Each person can have up to 2 entries, so that's 2 shirts, 2 stat line predictions down below in the comments. There must be at least 25 entries, so make sure to tell your family, friends, everyone you know to comment down below, join the entry, join the giveaway, so they have a chance to win this ball. Entries will close at 6 o'clock, so make sure you get them in quick, and we will see you guys Wednesday night on our YouTube channel to watch along the opening night game against the Kings. All right, back to the predictions. I think when it comes to Coach Billups, I think Coach Billups will be looked at as a very solid coach in this coming season. I think he's going to have a great season as a coach. I don't think we are going to be an insane defense, but I think he's going to lay down the soil, the groundwork for a very good culture for years to come for the Blazers, along with Joe Cronin doing the same thing from the front office. I think this team is going to make trades at the trade deadline. We are not going to tank. We're not going to do that. From all the interviews from Cronin to Billups, we're not doing that. We did that last season. I think that we are going to be a buyer at the trade deadline, and I think we're going to pick up a big or something like that. Again, it's only going to put us on the 9 seed. I think we are genuinely going to be a play-in team and only make the 9 seed as my prediction. So I don't want Blazer fans to be disappointed when we start slow this year, because that's probably going to happen. Blazer fans just need to know that this is not the contention year. The contention year is in 2 or 3 years. Our goal this season is to develop the young guys to then play with Damian Lillard next season or in years to come. Shaedon Sharpe, this is a developmental year. Anthony Simons, this is not peak Anthony Simons we're going to see this year. This is a developmental year. And this year, Little, development. Heck, even Jabari Walker, development. All these young guys are going to go through a developmental stage this year, and it's not going to result in wins all the time. I think we do get 40 wins. I had us pegged at 44 a couple weeks ago. If I had to rethink that, we're probably not going to get 44. I would say we get 41. I think we're a 41-41 team. We are 500. We are going to go on a run at the end of the year, and I think we are going to start off where the Kings might be ahead of us, and a team like the Kings, I think that's the only team that can be ahead of us. I think our floor is the 11 seed, but the Kings could be ahead of us at some point during the season. I think we make a late run at the end and get that 9 seed, and then obviously another team is going to drop below us at the 10 seed. So that's my prediction. That's my realistic prediction as a Blazer fan, as an unbiased Blazer fan. I think there's gonna be some tough moments in the season, but again, we're finally getting to see meaningful basketball again, and I think even if we make it to the play-in, that'll be fun as a Blazer fan to finally get back in the playoffs, or the postseason, if you want to call the play-in that. And again, we're building towards next year. We're building toward the year after that. This is not the peak of this team. So I look forward to the season. Again, tomorrow night we will be live streaming the Blazers vs. Kings game, so come watch with us. Come see how the new team looks this upcoming season and how we'll look tomorrow night. Hopefully we still start off with a win. That would just get the vibes going great. The juice is flowing. So make sure to come join us at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Make sure to subscribe, like, follow all our socials in the comments, or excuse me, in the description. And we'll see you in the next video. Don't forget about that promotion. Head over to our Instagram to enter it. DM us on Instagram if you have any questions. Peace.